5 years ago, I would never ever believe that this is an Arabian perfume. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Bella and this is Bella's Perfume Diaries. If this is your first time of stumbling on this channel, Perfume Diaries is a series where we talk about perfumes, a sprinkle of beauty and lifestyle. So if this is the kind of content you like, please click that subscribe button and join the family. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in once again. On today's episode, I'm going to be talking about 2023 releases, Arabian Perfume Edition. I recently did for niche and designer fragrances. If you haven't seen that video, I'm going to link it up here. So this is for my Arabian perfume lovers. I'm going to be talking about 10 fragrances that were released this year, 2023, to know which one is worth getting in your collection. So if you want to know these new releases and scout for fragrances to update your collection with, then keep watching. The first one I'm going to be starting with is Sondos by Lattafa. It's the bottle that drew me to this fragrance because the bottle looks very strange in my opinion. This is what the packaging looks like. It comes in this very long packaging with white and gold details on it. Lattafa doesn't disappoint with their packaging. Everybody knows that at this point. So I kind of love this packaging. So you open up the fragrance like this, and the fragrance sits beautifully inside this packaging. It comes in this very long bottle, and I love the design of this bottle. The design of this bottle is very, very classy, and it's very unique because I don't think I've seen any perfume bottle that looks like this. So they did something very unique and different from, what we are used to. I just wish that they made it a little shorter, but I love the concept and I love the gold details on the bottle. So it's written here, Sondos by Lattafa. So the top notes of this fragrance are cedar and rose. Middle notes are flowers, oud, pink pepper and grapefruit, while the base notes are oud, amber, woody notes, cedar and patchouli. So when I spray this fragrance at first, I get grapefruit and pink pepper. I also get a little bit of citrus. I get rose in this fragrance as well. I get the cedar, which kind of makes it smell masculine, but I feel this fragrance starts off very feminine. So the top smells like a pink fruity scent. But then when this fragrance starts to dry down, I get peach. I don't know where the peach comes from. I get some woodiness, I get some patchouli, I get some amber as well. So it starts to settle slightly woody in the dry down with the grapefruit, rose and pink pepper following it through. So you can still get that top in the fragrance. It has like a bitter peach in the dry down. It kind of reminds me of Bitter Peach by Tom Ford. So just think about a floral fruity version of Bitter Peach by Tom Ford. That's how I think this fragrance smells. This fragrance starts off smelling very feminine, but then to me it dries down smelling kind of masculine unisex. That's actually not what I expected when I heard about this fragrance. I felt that it was going to be like a gourmand scent. I would not classify this fragrance as a gourmand scent. I would classify it as a sweet fruity scent with some spiciness and then with some peach and some woodiness as well. This perfume is just really sophisticated and it smells very rich. It doesn't smell juvenile. It smells a little bit mature. I can see a lot of people loving this fragrance, but to me, I don't see it as a love. I see it as a like and not a strong like. But if you love fruity scents, if you love that Bitter Peach by Tom Ford DNA mixed with some rose and some spiciness, you would absolutely love this. So this is Sondos by Lattafa. The next one that was just recently released this year is Glacier Bella. I did a review on this fragrance comparing it to the dupe for it. So if you did not know already, this fragrance is a dupe for La Belle Intense by Jean Paul Gaultier. So if you haven't seen the comparison, I'm going to link it up here. You can go ahead and binge watch. So this is what the packaging looks like. It comes in this tin can with the name in front and then the ingredients at the back. When you open it up, this is what the bottle looks like. It comes in this showcase, this red showcase, which I really love, even though I'm not a fan of this bottle. If they wanted to dupe La Belle Intense by Jean Paul Gaultier, they might as well just, dupe the bottle too. So this fragrance starts off with a sultry pear notes, and then you start to get some tonka bean in it, so it gives it a little bit of sweetness. The pear gives it this sexiness, this thickness, and then it dries down into this spicy powderiness. Is this worth you getting a full bottle in your collection? I would say 100%, because I love this scent profile. I love La Belle Intense. That's like my favorite perfume of all time. So I love the fact that they've made an affordable version of that fragrance. So if you want to know what La Belle Intense smells like, I think you should get your hands on this fragrance. So this was a very good release by the house of Maison Alhambra. So that is Glacier Bella by Maison Alhambra, a dupe for La Belle Intense by Jean Paul Gaultier. Next one I'll be talking about is one by the house of Lattafa, which I heard from one of my faves, Vivian, on YouTube. She talks about Arabian fragrances and Middle Eastern perfumes, which is Safwan Lautre Oud. Is the packaging of this perfume for me. The packaging of this fragrance is my favorite part of this fragrance. Just look how it opens. So you slide it down to open it up, and then the fragrance sits beautifully inside, guys. Lattafa blows my mind every single time with their packaging. Packaging is top notch. So this is what the bottle looks like. I also love the bottle of this fragrance. It looks very rich, classy, and simple. I really love the packaging. So this fragrance is a beautiful blend of woody, oud, rose, warm, spicy, and amber scents, which just makes it a very sensual woody scent. I can smell caramel in this. I can smell praline. I can smell some sweetness. I smell a little bit of animalic qualities in this fragrance, which I feel if that wasn't there, this fragrance would have been perfect. But if you are the kind of person that loves animalic woody scents that have praline, they have amber, they have tonka bean, they have a little bit of rose to give it some florals and airiness, then I think you would love this. This is a sweet oud. This fragrance also reminds me of my Rosendo Matière number 5 that kind of smells like a library full of books with some vanilla. This fragrance smells very sophisticated. My problem is that animalic quality that they added. I'm sure if I wear it over time, that animalic quality in the fragrance would probably fade out. So maybe I'll just let this settle a bit in my collection, but I really love it. So is this worth getting a full bottle in your collection? If you are an oud lover, I would say 100%. So that's Safwan Lautre Oud by the house of Lattafa. The next one I'll be talking about is Ansaam Gold by Lattafa. I recently did a review on this fragrance. If you haven't seen that video, I'm going to link it up here. I had the full bottle in my collection, but I decluttered it because I just felt like it wasn't going to work out for me. But I see this fragrance as one of those fragrances that a lot of people are going to love. So I have a sample and I kept the sample, even though I still feel the same way. The top notes are pear and mandarin. Middle notes are rose, jasmine, and candy. Base notes, raspberry, musk, and vanilla. To me, this fragrance smells like a sharp, intense, sweet scent that has this sharp citrus that stays throughout the fragrance, and then you start to get this creamy, fluffy marshmallow. You start to get the rose. This fragrance is said to be a dupe for Oriana or Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian. I have tried those fragrances and I'm not a fan of that DNA. But if you love intensely sweet scents with that sharp citrus that follows it throughout the fragrance, then I think you would love this fragrance. So this is Ansaam Gold by Lattafa. The next fragrance that was just recently released this year is Optimystic Haar. A lot of people have asked about this perfume on my channel to compare it to Burberry Haar by Burberry, which this fragrance is said to be a dupe for. I'm going to be doing a comparison soon on my channel, but this is what the packaging looks like. I love the packaging of this fragrance. It's actually from Fragrance World. So you open it up like this and the fragrance sits beautifully inside it. And then just look at the bottle. The bottle is quite similar to Burberry Haar by Burberry, but this one has more design on it, which I really love. So I love the concept of this bottle. So the top notes of this fragrance are strawberry, raspberry, blackcurrant, sour cherry, blackberry, mandarin orange, and lemon. The middle notes are violet and jasmine. while the base notes are musk, vanilla, cashmere, woody notes, oak moss, amber, and patchouli. The notes in this fragrance are very similar to Burberry Haar. Oof. The fragrance has already filled the whole room already. So when you spray it, you get that strawberry, you get all the fruits that are listed in the top, the black currants, the raspberry, the blackberries, the sour cherry. Literally every single thing mixes together to give you this beautiful fruity scent. And then the violets and jasmine start to come in to soften up that fruitiness, to make it like a pretty fruity floral scent. And then the musk starts to come in. I don't really get a lot of vanilla in this fragrance, but you get that sweet fruity scent with the raspberry, the strawberry, such a pretty floral scent. Just like I mentioned, I would recommend this as a pretty wedding scent because it literally smells like that. Is this fragrance worth getting a full bottle in your collection? 100% yes. Run, don't walk. Get this in your collection ASAP. I'm definitely going to do a comparison for you guys between this and the OG Burberry Haar by Burberry, but you need to run and get this ASAP in your collection. So that's Optimystic Haar by Fragrance World. The next one I'll be talking about is Andaleeb Flora. So I recently did a video on this fragrance comparing it to the OG Andaleeb. If you haven't seen that video, I'm going to link it up here. You can go ahead and binge watch. It comes in this purple pack and the bottle is just pretty. This literally is how the Andaleeb bottles come. This fragrance has top notes of grapefruit, middle notes of lavender, and base notes of musk. So when I spray this fragrance at first, I get that grapefruit, but it's more of the outside of the grapes than the inside or the juiciness of the grapes. So it gives you this greenness, it gives you this minty scent to it, and then the lavender comes in to calm down the fragrance. So it becomes like this pretty floral lavender scent with that grape fruitiness in it, and then it dries down into this decadent vanilla, which is not listed, and musk. The mixture of that musk and vanilla is so pretty, so beautiful. So is this worth getting a full bottle in your collection? I would say 60%, because a lot of people might not love the opening of the fragrance. So if grapefruit, lavender, vanilla, and musk is something that you are interested in, then get your hands on Andaleeb Flora by the House of Lattafa. The next one in my collection is called Nasheet by Lattafa. Most of the fragrances in this list are mostly from Lattafa. So Lattafa is really putting in the work. Like Lattafa is really giving it to us back to back to back. The top note of this fragrance is garlic wood. The middle note is nutmeg. The base notes are sandalwood, incense, and cashmere. This fragrance is compared to Annie by Nishane. So I did a comparison between this fragrance and Annie by Nishane. I'm also going to link it up here. So when you spray this fragrance at first, you get this green chocolate vanilla that is a little bit spicy. It's a little bit sensual. It's like a beautiful gourmand scent for men and women. So it's not an entirely gourmand scent. It just has a lot of character in it. It's so beautiful. I think it kind of leans more masculine than feminine. So if you're an OG on this channel, you know I'm not a huge fan of Annie DNA. But if you're a lady that loves green, citrusy, spicy vanilla scent, you would love this, and a guy too would love this, because this is the most sensual masculine perfume I have ever smelled. And the longevity on this is amazing, guys. These new releases are bangers. Lattafa came in hard for us this year. They're not slacking, and it's evident in the fragrances they have released. Is this worth a full bottle in your collection? 100%. This is worth a full bottle in your collection. So that's Nasheet by Lattafa. So the next one I'll be talking about is Ameerat Al Arab Prive Rose. So this is a flanker to the OG Ameerat Al Arab. I did a review on that perfume when I talked about Arabian perfumes that don't smell Arabian. I'm going to link it up here so you can go ahead and binge watch. So I love this new flanker that they just recently released. First of all, I love the color and packaging of this fragrance. It actually comes in this suede packaging. It's written here, Princess of Arabia. I love this color and I love the concept of the packaging. Then just look at this bottle. Isn't this bottle the prettiest bottle you've ever seen? I really love this color and I love this bottle. I love the fact that it's a suede bottle as well. It comes in this white cap at the top. So it has this rose gold details as well. This is probably the prettiest bottle out of all of them. Guys, the first time I smelled this perfume, I fainted and woke up. This perfume is so sophisticated. This perfume is so pretty. I'm going to be doing my top 3 at the end of this video. The top notes of this fragrance are strawberry, grapes, and orange. The middle notes are rose, white musk, ylang ylang, gardenia, jasmine, and lily. While the base notes are amber, tonka bean, and sandalwood. This is probably the best out of all of them. Oh my god, it's very fruity, it's very sophisticated. I smell that rose in it, I smell some greenness in it, but it mixes perfectly with that fruitiness, so it doesn't make it like an entirely fruity scent. The rose comes in to add a little bit of florals in it. This surpasses the bar for me, guys. And you must even believe that this is an Arabian perfume. Like, what the hell? Just imagine a strawberry cocktail, but then they mix a little bit of grapes, they mix some orange. Guys, this perfume smells like a very sophisticated, sexy strawberry cocktail scent. I get a little bit of booziness in it. This fragrance takes me to cloud 9. This fragrance takes me over the moon. Asdaaf did an amazing job with this scent, guys. Why is nobody talking about this perfume? People need to talk about this perfume more, because this perfume is everything you need in a perfume. And for the fact that this is an Arabian perfume, what the hell? I am going to get backups of this. Guys, this fragrance is so good. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. This fragrance is so good, guys. You will come back and thank me for this, because this perfume is a masterpiece. I'll just put it at that. It's just a beautiful, sophisticated, fruity scent with some rose. It has some gardenia, it has ylang ylang, it has musk, it has amber. Every single note in this perfume is just beautiful and sophisticated. And I smell a little bit of greenness in it that just makes it a little bit matured. Guys, run, don't walk. I will get backups of this. That's how much I love this fragrance. Asdaaf did an amazing job with this perfume. They exceeded my expectation. I think this is like the best Asdaaf fragrance I have smelled. I smelled the OG and I wasn't really a fan. But guys, try this one. Try this one. I am telling you, try this fragrance. You would love it. So that's Ameerat Al Arab Prive Rose by the house of Asdaaf. So the last one I'll be talking about is Taskeen Marina. So this is the latest flanker from the OG Taskeen. I think I talked about the OG Taskeen in one of my Arabian hauls. That one smells like a mango scent. This one is the new one that they just released. I might do a comparison for you guys between this one and the OG. Let me know if you want that video. Before this fragrance was released, I was seeing the adverts on it, and it just had a very beautiful advert. And to me, I just knew that it was something that I was going to love, because I love fruity scents, but I didn't know the extent of how much I was going to love this scent. So the top notes are tropical orange, grapefruit, and pear. The middle notes are bergamot, jasmine, and peach. While the base notes are musk, blackcurrant, amber, and watermelon. All the notes in this fragrance just smells very mouth-watering and inviting. I get that grapefruit, guys. The grapefruit is so prominent. Like, every note in this fragrance is so prominent that you can smell them clearly. So I get that grapefruit when I spray it at first. It's more of a very zesty, bright, mouth-watering grapefruit. I start to get that wateriness. So this fragrance is quite watery. What I love most about this fragrance is the watermelon. The watermelon gives it this wateriness, this airiness. And then I get that blackcurrant, guys. Every single note mixed in this. This is the ultimate tropical scent. If you're going on a vacation and you need that perfect tropical, sexy, fruity scent, try this, guys. I've tried literally a lot of tropical scents, but this one supersedes every other tropical scent I have smelled. Run to get this in your collection, guys. I'm hooking you up with amazing Arabian fragrances, and for the fact that it's very affordable, guys. I love the fact that Arabian companies are coming out of their shell, they're coming out of their comfort zone, which is the oud zone, and trying out more Western notes. 5 years ago, I would never ever believe that this is an Arabian perfume, or Arabian companies are capable of doing fragrances other than oud. I really love this scent. You can see from my excitement how much I love it. I'm not exaggerating, guys. These fragrances are really good. I don't think anybody will smell this fragrance and not love it. Update your collection. We now have an Arabian fragrance that is purely a tropical scent. There is no atom of oud in this perfume. No atom of oud at all. It's just a very watery, fruity, sexy, tropical scent. I really, really love this. So that's Taskeen Marina by Paris Corner. So now I'm going to be doing my top 3, the ones that I really, really, really love from this collection. Number 3 is Optimystic Hair from Fragrance World. If you know me, you know I love Burberry hair, and I love that they did an amazing job duping that fragrance. The number 2 and number 1 were fighting closely together. Number 2 on this list is Taskeen Marina. This fragrance is so beautiful and it's so unique. I don't think they were duping any fragrance with this scent, but I really love this scent. This is a masterpiece in my opinion. Standing ovation for number 1. Number 1 is Ameerat Al Arab Prive Rose by the house of Asdaaf. This perfume is so sophisticated. It's like a beautiful, sophisticated, fruity scent. I don't think I've smelled a designer perfume like this, so I don't think they were duping anything. I'm not sure, but I really love this scent, guys. This scent is so beautiful. So these are my top 3. These are my top 3, and I absolutely love these fragrances. There are other 2023 releases that I would love to get my hands on. I'm going to put the pictures of them up here. If you have tried them, let me know in the comment section. I'm still going to do a review. Most of them are like in collections, so I would probably do a review of them in collections. Just stay tuned to this channel. A lot of beautiful, amazing things are coming for you. All these Middle Eastern companies, Asdaaf, Lattafa, Paris Corner, they are doing amazing with this release. See, 2023, they came in hard for us. I love how they are improving in their fragrances, and they are including the Western world. If you saw anyone from this list that I mentioned that you'd love to get in your collection, let me know in the comment section. If you have tried anyone I've mentioned in this video, let me know in the comment section. If you have any other 2023 release that I haven't mentioned, let me know. I would love to try them. Unfortunately, we've come to the end of this episode. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't, drop your scent of the day in the comment section. I would love to connect with you in the comment section. Thank you guys for tuning into Bella's Perfume Diaries. I'll be seeing you on my next episode. Bye.
Basics, my lace is stronger.